Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Lester Zoom Headley. Now, I post a previous video with Peep and Tom titled Peep and Tom Managers, and people been writing me asking me that I have to do a sequence and if I can do a sequence of it. Well, I have 7 for you, but I'm going to bring the second in the series, and this one is titled Poor Management Behaviors and Structures. Okay, it all starts in the bowel of the organizational culture. They are passed on via the people selected to lead and manage others. It's most disheartening when you have nincompoops, clowns, and peeping toms in key supervisory and managerial level positions within the organization. It causes distress, it causes distrust, it causes havoc. Look, what you got and have parading as leadership sometimes in organizations, it kind of impact the culture, damage the culture, and the organization, yes, will make money, yes, but in terms of a healthy organization between people development, people culture, human resources, people staying on, forecasting and managing and trying to do all these things will become a struggle, and will be very hard to deal and cope with certain strategic, logistic way of dealing with people and keeping people within your organization and avoid a high turnover rate. You cannot be successful by having poor leadership. Now, when there's an issue or challenge in the organization, the first people that get blamed, always, the employees. Rest assured, most of the times it's with the leadership, the quality leadership that we have, the people that cause the organization to struggle, to look poor and to look bad. They kill and torture team spirit. Actually, there's no team spirit. That is just a by-go word. There's no team spirit. Everybody is for themselves. Okay? So, hence, I will tell you, holy cow, since you have low morale and high turnover rates, you should be concerned. Don't tell me that as an organizational owner or leader, you will not be concerned with a high turnover rate. It tells you that something is actually wrong. Okay? Now listen. We have nincompoops and peeping toms that peep around all the time. Even when people go to the toilet, when people go to number 2, when they go to the locker rooms, when they go to the changing rooms, it creates misery and distress at that level. That means that your managers are not focusing and your supervisors are not focusing on managing people and developing concepts and initiatives. Okay? No, it's sad. Listen, I come from a background in hospitality management. Okay? Hospitality service. Good management. Develop the people, bring along the people, initiate the initiatives, drive the initiatives, look and see how people are working, roundtable meetings, getting feedback concerning your management level as well, and that will help you to grow and to organize yourself. But first, you must be selecting the right people with good management concepts, brain, organizing, developing, and not just giving people, across the middle like stool pigeons and people with benefits and family members and people you like, give them the position. No, your organization then will be doomed if you continue to do that. Sadly, some organizations do have total fools around them, and actually it shows up in the culture, in the bowels, in the culture of the organization. Their behavior, their management style smell like addled eggs on a fowl farm. Toxic. okay? Make the yard smell from a mile and miles. Is that the way you want your organization to take shape? Come on, you don't, but you do nothing about it. You sit still and let it continue for years. The turnover, all the bad dealings with managers, no trust, supervisory management don't have a clue, because the people that in charge of them themselves don't have a clue and allow them to run that way. Now they mess up and confuse the entire system, the working environment. The culture will not get any better. The organizational culture will not get any better. What kind of culture and image are you encouraging? Really? There are so many ugly mistakes come from poor managerial level and decision making, and ignorance and lack of experience to shape people and with people. Because if you want a good proper let's say you want a good proper consequences of very good product, you must have people and treat people with respect, so that the people in turn can pass on that good into what they're doing. I kid you not. Okay? Listen, we are failures sometimes. We suffer with the consequences. We are alarming. We are weak at certain outcomes in terms of management structure. We take for granted the organization morale. We ignore it, but we must look at it before crisis time comes up. Don't tell me you have so much turnover because you employ poor mindsets, and then you get a poor type of management trying to manage a poor mindset. What the hell do you expect you're going to get? Okay? Listen, stop being a fool. Stop being a fool and start shaping your concepts, your initiatives, and your people development. Do something to enhance your organizational culture, especially when you know it is shifty, when you know it's no good. It don't make no sense you continue doing that, because one day it will catch up with you. It will catch up with you because you fail to put an injection to turn around. Look at your people development training modules. If the training is ineffective, you can have poor employees, poor management decision. If you fail to manage your supervisory levels or your management level under you, you're going to have poor, disturbing nonsense operating within your mainstream. Okay, I tell you, this is 2026. This is 2026, and I am telling you that they still have some organizations that operate under the old plantation system of the 1930s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. They don't want to change it. All that happened is that they're peeping much more than the overshare plantations, making it difficult for staff to stay around and to do a better job, paying you poor, right, and keeping you there struggling. Management itself is struggling. The organization itself struggling. I kid you not. Okay? Listen, we need to look at the poor decision making in the organization, poor level of supervisory management, poor management structure, okay? High turnover rate, poor employees too. You have to look at that, okay? But most of the poor employees comes from the way they're treated by the poor management structure, okay? Poor employees would operate because of the management structure that is in place that would always keep them and burden them down. I kid you not. Look at it. Listen to this video again and look at your organization. Examine, re-examine, and cross-examine your organizational culture, your behavioral pattern, the way you treat people, the way how people manage people, supervise people, like if they are on a plantation, or if they are in apartheid South Africa, or if they're in the early American times and early Caribbean times in slavery. I kid you not. It is that bad. Some managerial people that are in these positions do not deserve to be in the position. I kid you not. Until next time, keep an open mind and keep listening to these videos. I have 7 lined up for you. Thank you.